Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh my god. Wow, I game overed on insta kill. Oh man. Well, it's over, guys. Damn, I don't know if I was gonna get reset at all that game or not. I didn't even see that one guy that he like curled around me somehow.
Alright, so that right there was the conclusion to the 89.5 hour game that took place on Black Ops 1 Numa, not World at War, making this the current world record at round 169 set by myself. Now, how I got this far, the strategy, what I do is I stand up in the starting room with the barrel shut and the gate open, and I stand up here for like about 4 to 5 seconds, wait for all the zombies to spawn in. Maybe you could leave sooner, but I usually stay up there for 4 to 5 seconds just in case there's one or two guys that's ran through the trap a little later. And anyways, what I do then is I run out of the room. Well, in this case, I went to go get Thompson ammo, but I run out of the room, and what I do now is all of the zombies are behind me. So I just run a few cutbacks, do a little point whoring, whatever, and then all of the zombies will be balled up. And instead of running straight through the trap, what I want to do is I want to get them as far away from the trap as possible before I run over and turn it on, because what that then does is it buys me enough time for me to get up to the room, the starting room where I need to be to make all the zombies spawn up there and make the strategy nice and easy and safe. And what I do is I just run them straight through the trap and boom, we're back to the start of the strategy, and then here we are again running the same loop. And you might watch this once or twice and you might think, man, this has got to be one of the easiest strategies I have ever seen. And that's simply because, well, it is one of the easiest strategies you might have ever seen. And you might be thinking, like, man, how does somebody go down 3 times doing this? I mean, they must be pretty bad. I mean, and unfortunately, the fact that this strategy is as safe it is, I'm sorry, as the fact that the strategy is as safe it is as it is, man, can't talk, um, is what makes it so difficult. Uh, and that might not make too much sense, but right here, my controller ended up dying right as I went up to the room. That's why I was paused, and I didn't realize this is one of my downs, in case you were wondering. I didn't realize that I didn't stay in the room long enough. So right here, I'm just waiting for all the zombies to spawn out, and I walk down the stairs, and I'm like, why the hell are zombies spawning behind here? And I'm like, oh shit, and then I go down. Just the dumbest deaths. I mean, right here in this case, I couldn't hear the zombies because I'm just sitting here rocking out to Selena Gomez on my stream and, just doing my own thing. And then, there's zombies, that I've got to, get away from and stuff. So, I mean, I forgot that I'm actually playing a video game. And, just the way that you go down running the strategy is just in the dumbest ways. And right here, 163, insta-kill round. Unfortunately, I got dogs. So that didn't make me too happy whenever I saw this, but I mean it didn't make me mad either. But it would have been pretty cool to get 163 dogs, but I got 167 and 169, like because 168 was dogs. I got those back-to-back insta-kill rounds. That was pretty sick. So I would definitely take that over a 163 dog round any day. So after getting dogs on 163, I was pretty disappointed, but I was also fairly excited to see my first insta-kill round at round 165. And one thing that I learned very quickly was if you are not paying attention to what you're doing, you actually can take it down during insta-kill, which I ended up almost doing there. I actually did that at 169. That's how I got my fourth and final down. Was um, I wasn't really thinking too much, and one thing led to another, and I ended up going down, um, because I am a noob at insta-kill rounds, and maybe a noob at zombies, but anyways, so my strategy for insta-kill was, I would just sit up here on the zip line, and I would just spam HK and RPK ammo for about the first 1/3 of the round, and this was definitely the easiest part of the insta-kill rounds, because I didn't even need to aim down sights or anything. I didn't really need to move. All I needed to do was press my trigger button, and bam, you know, I was just getting kills. Like, just, you watch like the kills and my points rack up, and you know, there really isn't too much to say about this, other than it was very, very easy, as insta-kill round you would expect it to be. And now here's what I would do for the second half, is I would sit behind this window, and I would just board it up, and use my Thompson ammo. And I would use my Thompson ammo first, because what I would do after I got done using my Thompson was I would pull out my STG, and try to use my STG as much as I could. And then whenever I needed to, I would drop down the zip line, and I would go buy Thompson ammo. Then I would go back to the comm room, buy some STG ammo, then come back all the way up here, and then, you know, continue to do this. And it looks very, very easy, and it is pretty easy as long as you're not trying to do anything like a YOLO status, which I ended up doing at 169, as you could have seen, as you saw at the start of the video. And anyways, so what I would do is I would just come over here, I would switch spots, and play it a little safer, and stand on the zip line itself, and then attempt to drop down whenever I got hit, like once or twice. You don't want to drop down whenever you're red screened, which is what I did. Big mistake, because that will lead to a down, because you do take fall damage whenever you fall off the zip line. But other than that, I don't think there's really too much to say about this map. It is very simple, very easy, and just very time consuming. If you are going to try to go for the record on this map, I would just have to tell you that this map is not about skill. It is mainly about willpower.